Hey guys, just a sec. Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about writing tools. I'm going to have a little bit of a series of this sort of thing. Tools that I'm using, tools that you guys might want to try, but I'm not personally using. Not everything I talk about is going to be stuff that I use. This is because writing is incredibly personal, both what you write and how you write it. Some things are going to work for you that don't work for me. Some things are going to work for me that are not going to work for you. So please don't take anything that I'm about to say as a wholehearted endorsement of any particular product at any point in this series. It's all going to come down to, hey, this works for me or this might work for you. And you can make decisions on your own. Today we're going to talk about something that I've actually been using and I don't know if it works, but it works for me. What does that mean? Well, this particular device has a lot of very interesting claims. Basically, it claims that it can induce a state of focus. It can improve your creativity. It can relax you. It can do, the whole yada 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 rigmarole of basically all that and whatever. I kickstarted it, so I didn't pay as much as it costs to buy right now. And it's not cheap. I believe it's in the $450 range, although I'm not selling it. I'm not providing a link to it. You can go check it out yourself. So if I'm wrong on the price, well, I should be in the general neighborhood. I'm just here to talk about what I've been able to do since I started using it. Now, it's been closing on about 150 days, almost half a year, since I began using this particular device. And it's right over here. Ta-da! Doesn't look like much, does it? No, not really. It's a nice pair of wireless Bluetooth headphones. It's got a couple tricks up its sleeve, though. One is that it is noise canceling. That's actually pretty nice. This is the first pair of noise canceling headphones I've ever used. And I gotta say, I like that particular feature. But that's not the only trick up this little device's sleeve. This is the Enoworks headphones. Enoworks is a company that specializes in biofeedback devices and biofeedback software. And to allow that, you'll notice it's got these electrode sensors here that basically give you a, let me think this through, it is not an EKG, it is an EEG, I believe, more or less. Electroencephalogram. It's a mind reader. But not only is it a mind reader, it can use, allegedly, it can use what they call it music. I'm not sure if it qualifies as music, but it is pleasing sounds to change your brainwaves, to induce concentration or creativity or relaxation or whatever. Does that part work? I don't know. This is a very subjective thing, and the whole placebo effect comes into play on top of it. I can tell you that I don't feel anything overt when I'm wearing them. So I can't say, oh yeah, these are spectacular, orgasmic, whatever. But in the last 150-ish days, I started off, every single time I put these on, I wrote 1,000 words. Okay? And I started with a minimum of 1,000 words a day. Sometimes I'd hit as much as 5,000, 7,000, but minimum, I'd put these on once a day and I'd write 1,000 words. Then I upped it to 2,000 words. And now currently, over the last week or so, I have moved it up to 3,000 words a day. So 3 times a day I put these on. And every time I put them on, I write 1,000 words. So for me, this is working. I didn't pay $450, but even if I had, it would be a good investment. That is not, however, a recommendation for them, because I can't tell you for sure that they work as advertised. What I can tell you is that these, in combination with the ritual that I've set up, the pattern that I have consciously put into place, works for me. And that pattern is probably at least as important as the devices themselves. If you have problems with the distraction, I honestly would suggest going and picking up a $60, $70 pair of noise canceling headphones first, because that might be all you need, and just enter into that pattern that every time you put them on, you're going to write for 1,000 words or for 25 minutes. Eventually, 25 minutes should equal to 1,000 words. Even if you might not be that fast now, but as you keep going, you're going to get faster at writing. I don't have, like, I would love if biofeedback worked, if we could just hack our brains to do whatever. I haven't seen any evidence. I haven't felt any evidence of that. When I put them on, my mood doesn't change that I notice. My focus and creativity doesn't change that I notice. But keeping in mind that we are dealing with stuff that's going to be very subjective, even in the best of conditions, they work for me. A really important piece of the system, though, is the software. This is what causes the biofeedback. You Bluetooth into your PC, and the software analyzes the information coming from these electrodes, and then it plays sounds back that is supposed to induce the appropriate mood, brainwaves, whatever. But another thing that it does is it keeps track of how often you use them. And you set up a schedule, and it allows you to essentially establish a streak. And there's a bit of psychology in this. Humans, when you're on a streak, you don't want to go give it up. So I'm currently on a 150-ish day streak, and I am loath to even think of going a day without using these now, because that software is telling me that I've got a perfect 150-ish day streak going. And my brain is telling me that I've been productive for 150 odd days. That on its own is a powerful tool, and not one you need to spend $450 for. You can actually do this yourself using some fairly common software, or even just a pen and paper. Just start notching off every day. You know, and it's satisfying to watch the days build up. So, is it worth $450 if that's the price? It is for me. Is it for you? I can't tell you. That's pretty much what I've got to talk about these. If you've got any questions about this, about how I've been using it, put them down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, whatever. My Discord channel is down there if you want to come and talk to me directly. So go check that out. Hell, if you want to talk, please come to the Discord if you want to talk about writing. If you want to talk about any of my universes or any of your stuff, always willing to chat. I'm going to see you guys next time. In the meantime, stay safe. Have a great day.